I can't remember a time that I didn't have a bike. Might not have been a mountain bike that I had, but I've always had a bike, and I've always tinkered about with bikes. And I think probably up until the age of 19, I was in constant use of mountain bikes. We used to cycle like 8 miles there and back to work. It was just always a thrill, you know. Just something about mountain biking. It's the thrill, it's the enjoyment, it's getting away, it's the fitness thing as well. You know, and it just frees up your mind so you can, like, you know, think about things. Basically, the bomb went off underneath my wheel, which basically the vibrations come up and basically turned my feet, ankles, and halfway up my shins into basically dust. So I lifted them up, and like kind of they just like hang there like a coat over your arm. So to be quite honest, I think that was the best point, because I knew that they were gubbed. First thing that I felt when I was lying back and enjoying the pain was like a dog's nose on my face, and that was kind of calming. Quite, you know, I'm a big dog person. I had my wedding. I'd asked my wife now, before I went into her, I asked her to marry me. Just set myself small goals. Between November and March, I had to walk perfect. So obviously I could walk down the aisle with a wife. Mountain biking for the whole time. I've always had an interest. Might not have done it all the time, but always had an interest. I stopped on the bikes when I get injured, and then, you know, the army was like, oh, you've got to do running, and I just went, well, nah, I want to do cycling. And it was mountain biking I wanted to do, and it was a concept that they had people that wanted to do road cycling, but they didn't really have anyone that wanted to still do mountain biking, off-road. I'm going to be the first. In Cathkin Braes again, I was cycling along, and I was cycling down a hill, and I went to cycle, I went down, and I came back up, and I didn't quite get enough speed to continue. And basically I stopped, and when I went to take my leg off the pedal, my leg fell down the hill, so I was left standing there like a tripod. 2 wheels and 1 leg on the ground, and the other one rolling down the hill. No, is it embarrassing? Is it soul destroying when people see you like that? It's funny, because I don't know, how many times do you see that happening? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Did you end up down there? What on? Yep. Yep. So you sorted?
social event of mountain biking is a social event. You know, it's about a group of people getting out there and just pushing themselves. The best way I can explain it is like going through a car crash or a near miss of a car crash. It's basically what happens is everybody gets a fright, and when they get a fright, they're all in the situation. So when they're all in the situation, if they can all talk about it, it's finding the funny in the near-death experience and testing yourself and just thinking fast, and then when you get to the end, you all have a kind of conflab about how close you came to death, you know, and then it's who can beat who on the near-death experience. Soldiers tend to do this quite a lot. I joined the army in 1998. It makes me feel old. But basically, as soon as I was 17, I was very lucky to get in at that age. The day I turned 17, I was straight in there, and basically it's been immense ever since. It's something that's always been in my life. And then it became time for me to leave the army, and I thought, well, I'll get myself, you know, something that I enjoy. I can work with my hands. I can just relax and just kind of take my time with it and just enjoy it. The mountain bike business that I've started is just for me. It's not to make money. It's just to relax and chill out. It's, you know, I started it up, and it's kind of like I go to the person, like it's something that's not really out there kind of thing. I come to the person that's kind of like a 24/7 AA kind of thing, but for mountain bikes. I don't want to get bored of it, so the more the crazier, the better.